Greetings everyone. We are finally here, end of January 25, and we have the full release of Foundation. We waited, I think, 5 years for this day, and I really enjoyed this game over the course of the last years. It's one of the most beautiful, cozy city builders you can play. Not a lot of fighting like Farthest Frontier or Manor Lords, but a really stylish, beautiful city builder, and with the new graphic update, even more beautiful than before. I thought about playing a game before I start the series, but since I'm currently in the middle of a move from Augsburg to Vienna and have a family and a full-time job, there's no time to inspect the game without you, so we will jump into the game together and hopefully survive and build a prosperous city. So let's go straight to a new game. I like the style of a coastal game because I really want to have some kind of castle later on in the mountains, and I think this game is totally fine. Let's randomize the seed a few more times. If you also want to play the game, you can see my seed down here. So if you consider joining me, no, let's give it a few more tries to get really a beautiful one. No, there are too many hills here. Less island. A little bit more bay area would be fine. Okay, that is fine. We will play the classic game mode. I thought about playing the challenge mode, but since I have not played the full release version, I'm not sure what they changed in total. I don't want to know how to play the game. I don't want to have a tutorial in the beginning. I really want to play on my own. And we will play relaxed and play on my own. We won't use one of these, hopefully, quest lines. We will have a look at it maybe later. And of course, my city's name is Crafted Kingdoms. And my name, of course, Pioneer Chris. How could it be any other? And here we are. We jump into our first game. And if you haven't seen this new version and played the old one, the first impression is really stunning. Just have a look how beautiful it is with all these flowers, the new berries, the stone deposits. It's really amazing what they did with this game. I really like it a lot. I usually tend to start somewhere near the water so that I can use fishing huts. I like this one here somehow. We could place our industry over here, our city here, and then we could expand into this direction, get another big zone. I think that's a good idea, and we have access to water, and we have fish over here. So let's use this one and start right away with our city center. This will be here in the corner. Okay, you found Hamlet of Crafted Kingdoms. I like it. At first, we need a builder's workshop so that we are capable of creating all the houses we want to build, and you have to assign workers to your houses. As a really short explanation in the beginning, let me pause the game for that. You have money with a current limit of 500. You can increase it without any problems, and you need money to buy buildings and build them, and also for trading, and you can earn money by getting taxes from your villagers. That is your balance, currently 0. It will be negative in the near future. Then we have our starting resources. This will be a lot more. We have currently population of 10 with happiness 0 because we are missing everything. And we have 8 unemployed villagers because we just assigned 2 to our builder's workshop. And we don't have any immigration. That will follow in just a few moments. As soon as we have our first buildings here available, we will get our first immigration. Immigration is automatic. As soon as your city citizens are happy and are employed, new citizens will join your city. But you can turn it off if you have too much citizens in your city and don't want to get any new ones. Into the progression tree, we will look in maybe the next episode, maybe somewhere in the near future, and also into the royal book, which is quite big. We will have a look later on. So let's just start with the construction of our first city. Of course, we need a lumberjack hood, and with the red cycle around, that has something to do with desirability or attractiveness. Around this house, there won't be any housings for our citizens. They won't like to build their stuff over there. The same with the Stonecutter's camp. So let's create this one also here. And the next one will be my gatherer's hut, because we have lots of berries here in the vicinity. We can speed up the game just for a few moments. Oh, we immediately got 2 more citizens. Okay, that's interesting. I did not expect that, because we don't have any immigration. So now we already have 12 citizens. Let's slow down the game again. Now we have our lumber camp. We assigned 2 workers, but they won't start working right now. The main reason for that is we did not assign the area where they could harvest their wood. So we have to assign a wood cutting site. Maybe everything here has to be marked so that they can start to cut wood down. Okay, and now they will start to gather wood for us. There's more building material arriving, and we can assign one more zone, a really important one, and that will be the residential area. This one will be down here. And pretty soon, our citizens should start planning their own city here, with placing their houses all over the place here. As you can see here, you can't really, in the normal mode, with mods it's possible, but in the normal mode, the citizens decide on themselves where they want to create their houses. So we have to live with their decisions. I think we can demolish their buildings, if I'm not wrong. Can we? Yes, we can destroy their buildings, but they decide on their own where they want to live and where they want to create their houses. Stonecutter is also ready. Do I have to allow the wood cutting in this area? Do I have to assign the stone, or will he start cutting this one down? In the last version, you also had to assign this one as a harvest area, but we will see that in just a moment. With this one, you can buy more territories. The first edition is free, and after that you have to pay an initial fee and an upkeep for each region. So we can get this one here right away, which is more or less important, because now we can create a beautiful city here without the limitation of this border here. And they start cutting down these trees here. Excellent. Okay, let's increase the priority for our gathering hut here. What else do we have? Rustic church, not yet. That's a little bit too expensive. But we need a few other things. Oh, we have to jump into the royal book right away, or into the progression tree. Because we don't have access to everything right from the beginning. As you can see, we don't have access to everything, only 8 or 9 buildings. And to get access to more, you have to fulfill the needs for citizens, level up your standing with 3 different fractions, with the labor, the kingdom, or the clergy. And then you have to unlock new buildings and product change in the progression tree. And that is a really insane task, because you can't level all 3 at the same time, because they have a negative effect on each other. So when you level up labor, it's possible that your standing with kingdom decreases. And that makes it difficult to level everything in the same way. But for now, we have to get the storages, and I want to have the fish right away. Storage is important because we need to store our food in a proper way, and we need to store our goods in a proper way to be allowed to trade with other regions. And I think for the warehouse we need planks already, yes. And here we have our gatherer. Let's place 2 people into our gathering hut to get berries. And we need to provide all these goods we now acquire, all these berries, to our people. They can't just take it from the gathering hut or the granary we are currently constructing. We have to create a village market. And to do so, let's just stay here and let's create a small market here. Somewhere here, hopefully they can cut down the trees, but I think they will. Or should we? Let's place it more here. And let's take it like this. And let's place down one more, because you have to place one of these tables for each good you want to provide. And as we have berries and berries and fish later on, berries and berries, as we have berries and fish later on, we should have at least 2 tables here. Is the well already finished? Yes, so we have water. Food will be available in just a moment. Oh no, the well is also not ready yet. So with food and water we have 40% happiness. Housing is also rising. Service, for that we need a church. And rustic food, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe hunting grounds. Let's also place down a forester hut here for the future, so that we can plant trees here into this area. We also have to assign an area where the forester can plant new trees. Okay. First house is already ready here. Really beautiful. And we have 4 unemployed people and a few more just sitting around here and waiting for new tasks. Let's speed up the game just a little bit. Okay, the well is ready, so happiness will rise in a moment. And then we really have to prepare the granary and our market to increase happiness and provide food to our people. Your people can go away if you don't take care of your happiness. I think you have some kind of period in the beginning where they are always happy. But pretty soon in the game, if you drop too low with your happiness, your citizens will move away and leave your town. I really like this area. Maybe here on this hill, a big castle later on. But let's see and let's survive the initial phase of this game before we get a little bit too fast with expanding. I think we already have to pay for the next area. Yes, 105 in upkeep. And this will increase with each area we occupy. Okay, we are a little bit slow on stone. So let's assign 1 more here as a stone cutter. And let's also create our sawmill here in the corner of the area, because we need some planks to create a warehouse, and we need the warehouse to unlock trading. We won't be able to collect taxes until a few more episodes into this game, because we have to level up our villagers to get 1 villager in the position that he can be the tax counselor. And before that, trading is our only way to earn money and fight against our upkeep, because soon we will create buildings that have an upkeep, like the forester hut, an upkeep of 1, the sawmill also an upkeep of 1. So we will go into the negative pretty soon. And also the warehouse -2. Let's place this one down here. Okay, the market is nearly ready. Okay, the first is already available, so we can assign berries and 1 villager as a market merchant, and the next 2 immigrants. Beautiful. So let's put 1 into the granary and assign 2 slots right away to berries. I think we can also create a fishing hut here, or can't we? Where is it here? There is fish. Oh, wrong side. I think it has to be like this, yes. So let's create 1 here, and then we can also collect fish. It's nearly the same as with Manor Lords in all the other games. Usually you have to provide more than 1 food source to make your people happy. Otherwise they won't have all the needs fulfilled to level up to the next stage. I think the first stage should be serfs, and the next should commoner. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, so sorry for that. But we have to fulfill the needs so that they level up in the future. Okay, housing, happiness is rising, food, water, refined food is of course missing, and service. Okay, here we can assign a second one and a second resource. Fish should be available pretty soon. So let's place down fish here in the other half of our granary. Okay, and there is still a lot of material missing. Let's focus for a moment on our sawmill so that we can create planks and build up our warehouse. And till that's the case, let's slow down the game for a moment and get a little bit in touch with the menu. I think we have a little bit of time right now, because this is a book where you will spend a lot of time inside, and also the progression tree. At first you have edicts and privileges. This will be, I would say, some features you can unlock. How your people use your food, for example. You can decrease food consumption and get a decrease in another case or something like that. Or you can improve your settlement with edicts and privileges. This will be a case for later on, because most of these things are hidden here. Like, for example, here unlocks an edict slot for your village. And where do we have some edicts we can put inside of these slots? They were somewhere here, but looks like they are moved. They moved the edicts and privileges to somewhere else. Okay, we will find that later on. Then you have trade routes. But to use trade routes, you have to unlock these first. And the first one is the route to Northbury. And to unlock this one, we have to spend 20 planks. And after that, we can buy these goods from our neighbor or sell these goods. And as we produce planks right from the beginning, and we are also capable of producing meat pretty early, this will be our 2 first export goods to earn some money and fight against our balance. Then, of course, you have your resource overview, and you can assign if you want to buy these goods or sell these goods, and until to which limit. That's important for the trade routes, of course. You have your citizens and what kind of jobs they have. They level with their jobs. When they stay longer, for example, as a miner, they will level up and become better. You have your buildings and see how many people are assigned to your buildings. I like that. I miss that in several other games. I think Manor Lords has not some kind of these features. That would be a great overview. And you can jump to these buildings. That's always cool. You have your budget. You can see how much you spend on houses and upkeep. And you have a log. So that's everything for this menu. And another citizen, of course, law joins our city. Let's speed up the game just for a moment, as we are waiting that our next things get ready. Let's assign one more to our woodcutter camp here. We have 2 more unemployed people left. And immigration is on average, as we are scratching at 50% happiness. Berries are also ramping up, so everything should be fine. Sawmill will be ready in a moment, and then we can create our planks and finish our warehouse here. I really enjoy the style of this game. So let's try to build at least a little and small beautiful city. Let's assign one to the sawmill. Let's stop with the forester's hut, because we don't have enough citizens right now, only 1 left. Let's assign this area to plant trees so that we never run out of trees over here. But we will wait with this one for a moment. What's this problem? Missing raw materials because we don't have any logs available. Okay, I get it. But I think we will get our planks soon enough. Okay, stone is already available. We are only missing 15 planks. And we are getting our first here. Okay. Okay, we are getting 1 plank out of 1 log. Not the best quote. What's going on here? Okay, they're getting the first logs down here. So we will get fish in the near future. So let's then continue to build here everything. It takes a while to get this game running. And will they continue to work when I'm in the menu here? Let's see. He was in front, or he was in front of this building. So no, the game pauses when we go into the progression tree. And we get 2 more villagers. That means we can start our forester's hut here. But we still have more than enough trees left, so I think that's not needed. Let's wait with that for a moment. First planks are arriving. Oh, can we take a picture here? Ah, okay. Beautiful. Maybe a good thumbnail later on. And unbelievable, we are already 20 minutes in the first episode. We play a little bit longer, 5-6 minutes, and then I will jump into the next one. And there we will continue to increase our the size of our settlement. And of course, plan our first modular building, the big piece within Foundation that you can create insanely big monuments, churches, manors, barracks, and so on within this game. It doesn't look that impressive, but you can place down a rustic church, completely modular, and build an insane wooden church here right from the beginning. And that's really one of the main things here in this game. And there are a lot of beauty builders out there that create insanely stunning architecture. Okay, what do we have here? Housing, still 11% missing. Okay. Oh, our fishing hut is nearly ready. That's cool. So let's prioritize it for a moment, so that we can provide a second source of food. We have so many logs here. Why don't they construct planks faster? I could assign a second one here for a moment to get our material faster for the warehouse. So let's do that. Let's put a second one inside here, only for a few seconds, as we again get 2 more settlers or serfs. Okay, we have enough space declared here as a living space. Okay, only 5 planks missing. And our fishing hut is ready in a moment. Wonderful. Now we also get fish for our granary up here. Do I need 2 food sources in the beginning? Essential needs water, rustic food, housing, refined food like meat, bread and cheese. Okay, we can't produce that right now. Service we could fulfill with a wooden church. Let's have a look into the progression tree. Where can I look under? Okay, here we have the meat production, but to get there we have to get to 10 prosperity. You increase prosperity, if you earn more money. You increase your territory with trade contracts, population, and so on. So everything that contributes to your city increases your prosperity, and then you can unlock this one. For these 3 branches, you have to increase your standing with each faction. For example, if you create a monastery, a castle, or a manor house. And we will of course unlock the manor house right away, because we need the manor house to get to our taxes. Okay, what's going on here? They continue to create planks. So, Crafted Kingdom is now a village. New ruler titles unlock Lord and Lady. Okay, nice. Can I adjust my title in this game, or only when I start the next one? No, I'm still... Oh, I can change. No, I can change. Okay, I got promoted to Lord Chris. No. Hey, stop it. Confirm and save. I'm no longer a pioneer. I'm now a lord. And the last planks are arriving. So we will finish this episode with the construction of our warehouse. and the capability of store our products here. And we have to get 20 more planks to unlock our trade route. That's one of the more important things here. Let's assign one here and let's store logs, of course, planks, tools. We have to buy tools in the near future. And one more logs. Currently we still have 36 tools, but we can't create tools in the near future. And as we need 2 tools for the more important buildings later on, or also for the church and the manor, we will have to buy tools with one of our trade routes. But that will be the case for the next one. For now, let's just read this quest here. Collecting taxes. The villagers were concerned they might not have enough coins to develop prosperity. After much deliberation, they decided to halt the tax office and contribute by sharing some of their earnings through a house tax. Every villager will contribute to the I should read slower. Every villager will contribute to the community. Okay. Build a manor house, that's easy. Build a tax office. Assign a new tax collector. Increase taxation. Easy steps for prosperity. So let's accept this quest and fulfill it in the next episode. And I promise that I will read slower by episode 2. But I'm really excited about this game. And I really want to share my impressions here. So stay tuned for more. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.